AGSI welcomes back Craig Solberg, second day of May. And Craig, what we're hearing from growers right now is they may be faced, due to this tight spring, with cold and wet problems. What sort of things are they going to face, Craig?
Well, it's interesting that just a few short days ago we were at the seed plant in Viking and we were driven inside by a snowstorm. That was near the end of April, and just a few short days ago we had another system move through when normally we would have been in the field burning off. And so a couple of the things in front of us right now are burn off, as I just mentioned, and looking at some of these longer season crops, some of the Argentine canola varieties and some of the wheat varieties, soft white wheat for example. So with regards to burn off, my experience has been kind of horrific when it comes to skipping burn off, and if at all possible, I strongly recommend that we try to get that burn off done. If we are unable to do it, it creates a whole host of challenges after the seeding is done. So with these big machines nowadays, we can cover tons of acres. Labels have been modified on a lot of the burn off products, and when we use a number of products together, that adds to their effectiveness. So I would suggest, given those labels, that we can spray and seed on the same day, that at all possible we try to get the burn off completed. If we don't, then we need to start planning now for bigger weeds and a wider spectrum of weeds in crop, which generally means more costly control in crop. We also need to think about what we're going to do from a pre-harvest and post-harvest standpoint, because we do not want to have a seed bank that's going to haunt us for 10 to 20 years. Some concern about some of the longer season varieties, if you will, and rather than abandoning a great plan, I would consider that we should try to think about what we can do to give that crop the best chance to mature a pinch earlier. We've been working with a lot of techniques at the AGSI camp on how to do that, going way back to old Columbus wheat, which is about 100-day wheat, and we were able to bring it in under 100 days. Very high yield, very high protein. So the AGSI folks have a lot of tools in the toolbox to help us shorten up the maturity of some of these varieties. There's lots of things, lots of tips that we have to help you ensure that those longer season crops actually make it and produce very, very well for you. Those are the things that I'm focusing on: burn off and dealing with those longer season crops. Those are two key things that the AGSI folks can help you with.
There you have it. As we work through the season, remember to log on to agsiag.com for more helpful hints on how the AGSI and partner team can help you succeed with your Ready, Set, Grow plan this fall. Craig Solberg, we'll talk to you again in just a short week.